Boom! Hello and welcome, everybody, to, well, it's not fantastic dinosaur action, it will be, but just a brief update on my Stampede Dinosaurs list in Pioneer or Explorer. Oh, the Wilt-Leaf Liege. Oh my goodness, I don't exactly have enough time to do a stream tonight, but I just wanted to get this out. A lovely addition. Oh my goodness, I can't sing its praises enough. Is it going to stick around? As many of you know, the only thing I do play is Dinosaurs, and I've tried a lot of stuff over the time, and this really is gonna fit, absolutely. For those of you who don't know, Wilt-Leaf Liege is a pretty old card, but recently printed in Foundations there. Really, we're looking at the other green creatures you control get +1/+1. Every creature in my list at the moment is green, so it gets that bonus. Then, of course, if it gets discarded, it's put onto the battlefield instead, and that's why I also have the Obstinate Ballast there. The list, as always, in the description, this one and any one, the link tree to the Discord and all that good stuff, but we'll get that away. Oh, gotta turn off the chat 1 second. Okay. Off to the races. Yes, the Wilt-Leaf Liege. Why is that so good? Why is it good to be the extra thing? This could be more ramp. I know many of you guys have had some success with that, and if you're wondering what all this craziness looks like, how it works, you might think it doesn't work if you happen to be new. Well, there's the primer as well, but the main idea, you make a stable amount of mana. Sometimes you have to mulligan a little bit aggressively, but that's okay. You're going to get there. Especially if you have a hand that includes just a couple lands, the Sunken Citadel, choosing a color whenever it enters and taps for 2 of that color, and that 2 mana from 1 land going into Castle Garenbrig quite fantastically. You get to supercharge the castle if you happen to have 2 Sunkens, which is not unheard of. Plus castle, only those 3 lands. You make 6 for a creature. Lovely stuff. You might just play the Carnage Tyrant. That's in the sideboard just because I had a request to try out the Great Henge again. It's good as a one-of. It's not really going to hurt the overall gameplay, and you have a lot of powerful creatures, so you can play it pretty cheaply. But I'm getting sidetracked there. The Wilt-Leaf Liege. Lovely. All my creatures powered up because they're all green. Why is that pretty good? The dinosaur tokens, Regisaur Alpha. This thing is now 4 power, the creature that it makes. So triggers Vaultborn Tyrant, Palani's Hatcher, actually boosts the dinosaur egg to be a 1/2, and then the one that Palani's hatches is 4 power, triggering a Vaultborn. In the Nurturing Bristleback, just the kind of extra thing, the 3 Nurturing Bristleback and the 1 Great Henge would have been the Carnage Tyrant. You could switch them around, whatever you want. It is going to be
ruthless aggression.
Oh, a lot of ruthless aggression. If you're wondering, those are the kind of clips that I use. All kinds of clips, depending. Usually it is pretty deadly stuff, of course. You can get caught out by a lot of things. Aggressive stuff as well continues to be pretty painful, but it's nice to have the Wilt-Leaf Liege. Something, fairly cheap. Something I can play on turn 4, and oftentimes on turn 4 I can make 6, so Carnage Tyrant would be kind of nice to get in there. But going with this, do I want to power up everything? Yes. Do I want something that could enter the battlefield if I'm hurt by the hand hate? Of course, game 2, knowing it's hand hate, I would mulligan somewhat aggressively, bring in the Obstinate Ballast, because for whatever reason, mono black discard, Demir discard, blue and black. Ooh, it seems to be on the rise. At least it was yesterday. Not so much today, but that's the thing. Oh, they see it in my hand. Maybe they have a duress. They pay 1 black, and I only have lands and creatures. Duress would not get rid of anything at that point, and then they will never Thought Seize. They'll never go Liliana, because then I just get something for free. They might do that if they have removal to back it up, but hurting discard, even just Rakdos Demons, there can be a fair bit of discard there. If I have a hand that is just lands in the Wilt-Leaf Liege or the Obstinate Ballast in game 2, it could be all over right there. I could have an opening hand with 1 Sunken, 2 Forests, and a Castle Garenbrig. With those 4 lands, I'm making 6 on turn 4. And then the 5th card might be the Liege. That's the only thing that can be discarded with that turn 1 Thoughtseize. And now the opponent might just pack it in there. If they don't have removal on the very next turn, I mean, they're going to be hit for a decent amount of damage. They already lost 2 life from casting Thoughtseize, and now they're going to lose 4 plus another 4. They could potentially be down to 10, and Thoughtseize becomes one of the worst discard spells in the game. Lovely, lovely stuff. Yes. Some extra discard hates, power up everything, and get a lot more value with this, especially because it is multiple creatures. Palani's Hatcher, I get 3 extra total power just because it has 3 bodies in 1, which is always lovely stuff. And possibly if I have other dinos that, they might be 3 power. Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, the namesake, when it puts everything out, that's a static ability there. So Tranquil Frillback has 3 power. Thrashing Brontodon, the Graveyard, Artifact Hate sort of dinos, they would be 4 power, triggering Vaultborn Tyrant with the Liege, which would just be an extra bonus. Now this specific fact, increasing the power of some dinos to 4, might not come into play too much, but there's a lot of stuff put on the battlefield reasonably often enough. I'll put 4, 5, even 6 things. It's definitely death to many opponents, but if I put 6 things out, it's 6 extra power with the Liege. Doesn't get haste, unfortunately. It's not a dino, but it's 6 extra power. Boom. More aggression, more ruthless aggression. I'm quite excited to continue to use this. I don't really want more ramp. It was Expedition map for quite some time. An artifact for 1, you pay 2, search your library for any land, put it into your hand. Slight overkill. Oftentimes Expedition map, it is very good to get a specific land, Sunken for sure. If you see 1, you want 2, or you might just grab that Castle Garenbrig. But pretty quickly, it's dead, useless, feels absolutely terrible, certainly in the late game. The Liege, oh, lovely, play it, and we're off to the races, and we're going to get opponents. We'll see about aggro though. Still tweaking things a bit, but it's not that common, at least for me. Hopefully Mythic in the next few days. Certainly hasn't been as fast as December, but it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully you guys continue to have success if you choose to play it, or you just choose to watch, sit back, relax. You might play, I don't know, one of the decks that it brings me pain. You might be an aggro enjoyer, and that's all right. That's all right. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Peace. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.